Hey, what's up? It's the last chapter. Ugh. 2 weeks until the demo. Can you believe it? For Neo 3. 2 weeks. Yeah, it's so close. He got super oofed. Weak sauce. By the way, I only play Fist, Tonfa, Switchglaive, and Splitstaff. That's all under Ninja. Switchglaive is not. Fists is also not. Fists, so you've got Cestus, which is like fists, basically. You've got, so here, if you want to play with all those weapons, you can play both styles. It's not both under Ninja, just to be clear. For Samurai style, you have the Cestuses, which are basically like fists. You have Switchglaive, which is also Samurai style. For Ninja style, you have Talons, which are similar to fists, but they're kind of unique. Tonfa and Splitstaff is Ninja style, though. So you should be all good. Hey, what's up, Amber? How you doing? Oh, nice. Very nice. Very nice. Look at me falling down like a pro. The hell, yo? What? Just... This is the hardest part of the game. I can't climb up this. The hell, bro? What is this? Let me climb. Do I have to angle the camera? It just wasn't intuitive enough or some shit? Okay, I guess. Apparently birds can't fly, so I guess that's cool. Okay. Oh, there's no one here, because I killed it all already. Forget how quickly that goes. Okay. So time to fight Ryu Hayabusa. Let's go. Alright, I want a nice clean fight. Let's go. Let's go. Wanna do some fun stuff. Oof. It's gonna be tricky. Yes, yes, I'm already dead, Ryu. Thanks for letting me know. I don't want to do parry fish. I don't want to do Azuna spam. I want to do fun things. To pull off stuff like that, I have to be so fast. It's gonna be tricky to figure out. Interesting, I could get the Divine Swallow off. That's cool. He kills as fast as Tateyabushi? Yeah, he kinda does. Oof. Oh, it wouldn't break. Okay. Shit. Okay, let me do a test to see if the Divine Swallow stuff works. Oh, not used to the things I'm trying. Cool. Hey, what's up? Interesting, I'm getting some more creative strings. This is cool. I want to be creative. It's so fun to be creative. Okay, one thing I want to get good at is the backlash parry. That'll be so cool. I'm gonna practice that. I'm gonna try to get him in the air for Nazuna and then see if I can consistently practice the backlash parry. It'll give me some spicy variety. Okay, let's try something else. This is really tough. Yeah, it's a tough fight. I'm trying to lab a couple of things though. There's some very like reliable things I can do, but I don't want to just use those as a crutch. I want to get creative. But yeah, it's fun. I like this fight. Damn. Wait, if I dodge the first one, I should... I'm being an idiot. I don't need to dodge all three. I just need to dodge one and then do a Mirage. Oh my god. That was stupid. Oh well. Damn it. Oops. Why did I did bombs. I thought bombs would be fun. Good sequence. Yeah. I'm trying to discover more of those. The more I can discover, the more things I can like choreograph. Oops. Damn. Don't you feel bad hurting Ryu like that? No. Not at all. Damn it. Oh! shit. I was not good with my timing. I know, Yakumo is getting destroyed. I'm having fun though. I'm enjoying just labbing this in the way that I like. I want to get creative with attack strings. I don't want to disable Ryu too much. Good to get destroyed by the bosses. Ah, bad timing. Bad timing. Oh, he did that move. Oh no, I know. Ah, that's rough. No, not that move. Don't do that move. Don't do it, Ryu. Don't do the move where you teleport, you dickhead. He makes that move look good, though. Oh no, my timing. Ooh. Okay, let me try what I'm familiar with, just a little bit more. Bad timing on my part. Damn it, I didn't dodge the first one. Dude, he could just be air comboed for days. It totally ruins the threat. Oh, he got me good. Oh, so that's an actual honest-to-God parry. Oh, shit. Or not necessarily a parry, but a perfect block. Dude, that's too... So he's too fast for that, okay. I should do... If I'm gonna do the Blood Raven, I should do the light, not the heavy. Okay, good to know. Oh, he absorbed my essence! Dick. It's cool though. It's cool he does it, but damn, does it feel bad. Ooh, now I'm curious about something. My curiosity has been sated. I will die. Okay. Oh, mistimed my parry. Oh, that reach! That reach! Woo! Obliterated, bro. Not good, not good. That was a more interesting flow, but I'd still died. Damn it, Is it flow I'm looking for or stylish fun? Both. Which Ninja Gaiden game do I like the most? This one. I want a balance of style and flow and strategy and all that. There's a specific mix I'm going for, so I'm trying to dabble in each of them. Oops. Damn. You shattered my guard. Oh, damn, I wanted to do the back forward for Kage. Seems like you're trying to be really fast while having that balance of stylish fun and flow. Yep, pretty much. Like, I don't want to just air juggle Ryu Hayabusa and parry fish. Like, that will guarantee the flow aspect, but it's not also that fun. Damn, okay. I really want it like an intense back and forth. That's when it's most fun. Kagachi was able to do that for me, Totios. Oh, you did the teleporting move! I just reached Dream of the Neo difficulty. Should I grind Underworld before Dream of the Neo? Tell me what your biggest concern is regarding that. Because I can give you a variety of different answers depending on what you want. So what is it that you really want? And what's making you ask the question of whether you should grind the Underworld? Are you concerned about like being underleveled? Are you looking for a fun factor? Or is it something else? Yeah, Amber, that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm here, just chill practice and testing things out. I could literally just have the whole stream be this, and I'd be fine with it. I heard that Ninja Gaiden 2 on Xbox was the best version of that game. Would I lose out on a lot of experience if I played Sigma on PC? So, the best experience is going to depend who you ask. There are noticeable differences between the original Ninja Gaiden 2 on Xbox versus Sigma 2 on PC. What I would encourage you to do before you decide which one you get, if you have to get one, is to make sure you understand what those differences are. So I can kind of give you just like a brief little excerpt on what that is. And then you can decide for yourself. In Ninja Gaiden 2 on Xbox, the original one, you will fight like a bajillion enemies. And they aren't that strong, but it's like a lot of explosions and bullet hell, basically, from what I gather. I think there's some more enemies you can fight on there, but I don't remember if they were that memorable. There are a lot of other features I think people liked on there as well. Whereas with Sigma 2, there aren't... It's like Ninja Gaiden 2 is like a bajillion enemies on one side, and then Sigma 2 is like really not all that many. And it's like... It kind of goes in between two extremes. Original Ninja Gaiden 2 has like a ton of blood and gore. Sigma 2 like is a bit more censored in that respect with violence. But yeah, you have like less enemies, but they're a lot tankier and tougher. So for many people, it feels like they're just fighting damage sponges. I would honestly say, like, I think there's pros and cons to each, so I can't really say which one will be the best for you. But I would just say, if you can, just play Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. I think it's like a reasonable compromise between both games. And it looks cool, so I think you'd probably enjoy that. But again, I can't say. Alright, so you want to make a good build first to do good damage. I was using Susanoo Grace until now. Okay, so if you're focused on the build stuff, then you could arguably skip the entirety of Dream of the Neo and just do Underworld. The way Underworld is set up is like... It's kind of meant to be tackled after Dream of the Neo, but if you just don't care about doing Dream of the Neo again and just want to have like super crazy builds, just go into the Underworld. Yep, Amber, I recognize that. It's a bit of both. So, right now I'm developing the good understanding. What type of gear should I look for in the Underworld? Whatever interests you. There's, like... With those types of questions, it's kind of hard for me to give pinpoint answers. It's easier if you tell me what you're concerned about. And then I can kind of guide you there. What would you do if you woke up one day as Ryu? I don't know. Izuna drop some people, I guess. I don't know. Oh my god, I got it! Small. Well, that's going to YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Not that you'll see my face in it, but that's 100% going into YouTube. Actually, the whole underworld thing is confusing to me. I just unlocked it today. Okay. So, go ahead and ask me whatever questions you have with it, or what you're confused about. I'd be more than happy to help. No, that was not first try. That was maybe like 50th try or something. I mean, that was the first successful try. But that was the first try I beat him, but no, that was not first try. I've been here for about 53 minutes, so, 50 minutes worth of attempts. Yeah, I've been here since you're for over 50 minutes. It's been a while. But yeah, Kalahatora Gaming, assuming that's how I pronounce it. If you just ask me some specific questions, I can give you specific answers. Otherwise, if I've just told, hey, whole underworld thing is confusing, the only type of answer that I can give is just like, alright, let me just handle the entire scope of it, which can be overwhelming. The bosses are very tanky in the underworld. What does the white Kodama do? Okay, so you have 4 different colored Kodamas, right? Now this is a great question. So, you have 4 different colored Kodamas. There's a red one, there's a blue one, there's a yellow one, there's a white one. Each of those colors, if you get them in any given level, they'll give you a certain buff that will apply for the boss in the underworld. So the red one will give you attack, blue will give you defense, I think yellow gives you life regeneration or luck or something, and then the white one, that will allow you to bring a companion, like a NPC helper, that will just like be there, and then you can like have him tag along to fight the boss alongside you. You don't have to get these Kodama, they're just buffs, which is the difference compared to how it was in Neo 3, where you were at a disadvantage and you had to get these Kodamas to like not be penalized. So yeah, white Kodama in a nutshell is a buff, and you'll get an NPC companion helper. If you want to use that, you can do so in the arena. There's also this guy at the entrance of the depths who does some shit with jewels to max out stuff. You'll want to max out pretty much everything he has. Hey, Golden Seed. I am playing on Master Ninja, right? Yeah, okay. For a minute I thought I wasn't. Oh wait, no, that's later. Oh, that's here. I fight a Vangelf. Yeah, okay. I'm fine. Oops, got punched. Okay, now there's another question. But the boss is so tanky, how do I do good damage to underworld bosses? That is going to be dependent upon your gear. So that leads me to that vendor, right? The vendor has like a bunch of different things you can choose. My strongest recommendation, the first thing you want to buy, is increasing the plus level of your weapons that are dropped. Do that fast. Just for reference, the highest plus level for any weapon you will ever be able to get in that game is plus 120. You start out Dream of the Neo with like plus 37s, and Dream of the Neo ends at plus 45. Skyrocket that plus level as much as possible with that vendor. Don't worry about item level, it'll just go from like 190 to 200, which is like basically just 1 plus level. Increase the plus level ASAP. Now, for the first boss, who I think is Mizuki, you may not have, like, all the resources that you need with the jewels and whatever. If you want to do good damage, just like in the beginning, I would encourage you to get comfortable with using at least 2 different elements at once. And if you can activate Confusion on an enemy, so Confusion is, again, 50% damage increase against enemies, then you'll be able to kill the boss faster. But the Underworld and the Underworld Depths are basically just a DPS and gear check. So if the boss is too tanky for you, you need to upgrade your gear. The way to upgrade your gear in the Underworld is to make sure you're maxing out that vendor. And just max out the gems, the jewels, or whatever. The gems of the departed, whatever they call it. So that the loot that you're getting is very high level. So I hope that makes sense. Soul matching will help, but you can do that, but it won't. They've changed how it works, so you would need to like naturally loot level 120s, which I don't think you're going to be doing for a long time. Nope. No, I don't. Whatever. Just kill it. Oops. Oh, I made it. Yeah, level 200 gear is rare. Will I be okay? What? My OBS disconnected. Everything okay? Everything alright? Are we good? Yeah, looks like okay, everything's fine. Okay. One thing, there's a requirement to stack 8 charges to active skills for the system upgrades to activate it, but I have like limited skills to reach the 9 stacks. Yep. You have to use 9 different active skills in order to get that full damage boost. That is correct. No other way around it. Alright, let's just kill the Dark Dragon and then I can fight the phantom form of it. Okay, now it's just autopiloting the rest. Dude, freaking what? You didn't get disabled there? Ah. This boss fight is so blah. I mean, I was worried that, I remember the first time I played it, I was like, is this it? I'm like, is this it? Is it just a dragon? I'm like, okay, this follows Ninja Gaiden tradition. I don't think I like this one. And then we got Phantom form. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, freaking heart attack up in here. Rude. The dragon boss didn't you? I never played the Ninja Gaiden thing on. Oh, there's a Ninja Gaiden Sigma. I don't remember. So you're trying to finish everything the game has to offer before Neo 3. Holy shit! Good luck. The entire underworld and the depths. It's a little. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, trying to beat the underworld and the depths. You've got like 138 floors to do, Kalatora Gaming. I would just say, honestly, like, the underworld is not that important. I would just focus on Dream of the Neo. That's just my opinion, though. What the hell, yo? Really? Yeah, it's 138 floors. 108 for the underworld, 30 for depths of the underworld, and it's going to require a shit ton of build work. Can we get to phase 2 already, bro? Thank you. Hey, Ramasamy, how you doing? no. If I didn't fall, it would have been a no damage. So cool. Honestly, I would just say do Dream of the Neo. You can explore the underworld a little bit, but like, if you don't finish it, it's really not the biggest of deals. It just felt like a gear DPS check to me. There was some, like, the level layouts were kind of unique, but beyond that, it just, I didn't enjoy it all that much. You've been doing all good? Old school Doom 3. Oh, wow. This boss reminds me of the Divine Dragon from Sekiro. It certainly is a Divine Dragon, it's just a bit on the dark side. Oh god. Alright, I gotta pay the fuck attention to this guy. Oh. You're playing Ninja Gaiden 4 before Neo 2? This boss took me 50 tries to beat. Yeah, he's a hard one. He's a very difficult boss. Damn. I don't want to just beat him with the Zuna drops. It'll work, but I want more. I want some fun play and counterplay. Alright, I have to get in the mood to like... Come on. Oh my god! He's so deadly. No! Oh no. Oh, great. This boss is tough! Lots of fancy moves because, you know, it's basically our moveset. But damn. So I don't know this boss that well. I've obviously seen other players have their own takes on it. But you know, it's not really my spiel. Damn. Did Team Ninja give you the review copy for Neo 3? No. No, I didn't get any copy for Neo 3. If they are gonna give me one, it might be by next week. Maybe next week or close to the demo. Yeah, I gotta learn. I need to learn these moves. Wait a minute, he doesn't use anything but Takeminakata, right? Yeah, I don't think it's anything but that. Because for some reason I was thinking like, wait, what if he uses all 4 weapons? Yeah, okay. Okay, that reduces the options I have to worry about if it's just dual swords. Oh shit. Yeah, this boss just uses the dual swords. That actually like helps. Because in my brain, like, it's obvious in hindsight, but in my brain I was just thinking like, wait, he uses the 4 weapons, I have to like juggle 48 or 50 things or whatever. And it's like, no, not really, it's just one. I probably platinum Neo 3 already, I just have to wait for the embargo to lift. Exactly. You like the air combat? It's like God of War? I like it too, I just don't want to depend on it. Holy shit, that's fast, bro! Damn, son. Hey, what's up, Cosmic? How are you? Son of a bitch! He should have dropped me! Yeah. No, on second phase he doesn't use the Dark Dragon Blade, he just starts doing some Dark Dragon attacks. Like lightning everywhere, big beam. I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. That doesn't scare me because it's like 2 or 3 things to manage, you know? Oh my god, he did a Blood Raven. Reflect? Fuck this guy. You just beat Master Ninja recently? Congrats, that's awesome. How does it feel to have beaten Master Ninja? What? Hey, Elements. Shit. You beat Nightmare Bringer and currently on that crazy all against comers mission? Oh, damn. That's a really long mission. Feels pretty good. You gonna go to get Master Ninja rank? Go for it. Do it. That sucks. Oh, it's pretty cool for a little bit until I got destroyed. You're fighting the lightning god, so you're pretty confident you can finish. Oh, dang, you're pretty far. Yeah, you're not that far from being done. If you're on DLC 2 of that, if you're on the DLC 2 enemies of that mission, you're pretty close. Oh my god! I juggled him for so long in the air, and then it didn't matter. Damn. My character's ragdoll's stuck. Oh, you did the launcher. I'm not used to the launch. I'm not used to using the launchers. for most of the weapons. Whew. Shit. I panicked. Whew, difficult. You keep getting electrocuted like crazy? Yeah, that's lightning gods. If you can, use a lightning stop talisman, you should be alright. God damn. Is Eboshi the only one who drops a Switchglaive skill? No. There's two others. Mumio drops one. It's called Fleeting Edge. And then Imagawa Yoshimoto drops Windswept. Jeez. That move I have to shut down. Yeah. So you know Mumio. Imagawa Yoshimoto is the guy who sounds like Frieza, the elephant guy with the black teeth. He has dual swords. He has, yeah, lightning. That guy. Yeah, elephant guy. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I restarted from checkpoint? Cool, I've never been to this checkpoint before. I didn't mean to. Please don't tell me I have to fight him over again. Okay, it's just him. Alright, we're fine. Okay, I'm fine. I can restart from checkpoint, this is not a big deal. I was worried I have to fight the Dark Dragon all over again. The game is cruel, but not that cruel, fortunately. I want to learn, like... I want to learn him a bit more like I do... Like I understand... Oh gosh, I can't even word it. I want to learn him and get him kind of to the place in which I understand Ryu Hayabusa. Bad timing on my part. It's not my name, you know that. Come on. Alright, there you go. Thank you. Thank you, Hato. I love that the final boss is just you and shows off everything you're capable with. Takemi Nakata, yeah. It's really deadly too. So like, everything becomes terrifying. Damn it, I was too early! Oh! It's fun labbing this though, in the way that I like. Not just trying to beat him, but trying to like actually destroy him. By my accounts. Shit. Yeah, this mission is rough. Ryu and then this guy. It's super difficult. I have the most trouble, I think, of the humanoid bosses with this guy. Oh! No, I realized it too late. I was trying to do Devilish Mole. Fucking fuck. Oof. Yeah, he does so much damage. It's basically one-shot city. Well, near that anyway. Oh! His moves do so much damage! It makes everything scary. Yeah, his BR moves are basically one shot. And he's super fast. Against all comers is really the true challenge of if you're insane or not. Yeah, pretty much. That and the depths. But for a while, it's gonna be that mission. Yeah, he can recover in the air and then just kill me. So yeah, it's very scary. What interaction was cool? I did like a bajillion things, I don't know. What's going on? My hand's not cooperating. When he went into Rising, he did a Flying Swallow, then DDB Gleam Y. Yeah. I will generally try to go for that aerial DDB Gleam Y. God damn it. Dude, none of that was happening the way that I wanted it to. That was my fault though. Damn it! Yeah, Takimaru now? Alright, good luck. You're almost at the end. What do I have in mind? So, I think the easiest way to put it is if you see a player OLTO on YouTube, he kind of has my thinking in mind about like what I like. Son of a bitch. Damn it. But it's like, I'm trying not to rely on UTs, guillotine throws, too many Zuna drops, and just trying not to rely too much on Berserk and Bloodbath kills. I don't mind using them, I just don't want them to become a crutch. So then what I'm trying to do is also just get comfortable with as many weapon skills as much as possible. Just to keep things fresh, with a lot of variety in there. But yeah, how's it going, Humane Entertainment? Oh, I thought I had a essence. Did I ever show you how to break the boss? No, Swopel. I've seen like this guy on YouTube who basically threw Dark Dragon Blade out of bounds or something and just killed him in like 4 seconds. I was like, that's hilarious, but okay. Oh, if you can get him high enough, his health bar would disappear. Oh, that's pretty funny. You're happy that Master Ninja Ryu, oh, through him you found my actual Twitch channel because your videos did help me with Neo too. Oh, I'm glad. So yeah, Humane Entertainment, one of my YouTube viewers actually was like, yo, or I think it was either one of my YouTube viewers or something actually linked me one of your videos. What was it? It was... Who did? Yeah, one of my viewers, they linked your Ryu Hayabusa character study video. I was like, oh, cool. So yeah. We know you too, bro! Yeah. I'm glad my videos helped you, though. Damn it. But in a nutshell, basically, for Ninja Gaiden 4, the style I'm trying to make is kind of like the style I had in Neo 2, which was use everything. You're more of a Ninja Gaiden player than you are a Neo player, which is why my videos helped. Hey, I'm glad to help. Damn. Ooh, I nailed that. Very nice. Damn it. You got a Neo question. Can the equipment sets you have make different stats? Or does it keep to the stats you currently have? Like, can I have AA agility on one set and Marishi builds on another? You're talking about like in the hut where you can set that up, right? Yeah, I think you can. You can create... I think that goes with the builds option, actually. Equipment sets, okay, so I think there's builds and equipment sets. Equipment sets is, as it sounds, just the equipment, has nothing to do with the stats. So you could have, like, gear with AA agility, and you can have all that gear. And then you could have if you have separate gear for Marishi's, then yeah, you can totally swap between them. But if you want the core stats to change, that's where the builds option is more necessary. Yeah, Humane, you got it. It's gonna be a lot of trial and error, really me understanding what works, what doesn't, understanding a lot of the mechanics. It's gonna take a while. But that's what I'm here to do, is to really understand everything as much as I can. Keen, what's up? Damn. You're using everything in the game to get this mission done. Go for it, Element. Yeah, I've done the optimization efficiency thing. I get bored. Oh, I just stood there. Yeah. I've done, like, just to be clear, like, I've done the optimization efficiency route, and like, don't get me wrong, it's cool, but like the novelty faded away from me very quickly. Like, if I just wanted to be optimized and kill enemies like in super quickly, then yeah, I could, like, for this boss, I could just legit just stick with Dark Dragon Blade. Oh, he's gonna, and then just be like, oh, he's gonna do a power attack. Okay. And then let me just then counter it and smash it and then do an Azuna drop. And then that's it. Every fucking time. Oh, he's at range, Kage Hiroko. Like, I could do that. But it's like, yes, that's optimized, but goddamn, it's not that fun after a while. It was cool like one time. So for me, like, replay value comes from there being something fresh to explore, fresh to enjoy. So I realized that in order for me to really fully understand the game, there's a lot I have to learn. And I have a lot of weapon skills I don't fully use. And so, you know, I'm really only going to be able to put the game down when I feel like I've accomplished everything that I want to. Which, to be fair, will be in a long time. Since we're talking about optimization, I think you're the reason why Nioh 2 is in my top 10 games. Learning how to play the game mechanically more than build-wise was a godsend. Right. Can you optimize fun? Yeah. Everyone has their own version of optimizing fun. My way of optimizing fun is like, bro, I want to learn everything. And right, as you're saying, Swolepool, the optimal way to play Nioh 2 is just get like some batshit crazy build. You can absolutely do that if that's what you want. I'm not that partial to that, so I go for the game mechanically because that gives me a ton of replay value. For others, the builds has a ton of replay value for them. Good for them. But yeah, I go for like the game's mechanics. And Ninja Gaiden, by extension, I don't want to like UT spam. UT spam, I'm like, this is kind of dry, bro. Like, okay, like this it's not like that engaging. But here with Yakumo with 5 different weapons is pretty cool. Also, using everything in Ninja Gaiden 4 will take so long. Gotta learn all the skills, then you have to learn how to weave them in. It's crazy, yeah. And like Soulpool, the other day you had mentioned like, yo, these 2 weapon skills can allow you to like pierce through blocks. I'm like, what the fuck? That's so cool. That's like so strategically cool. And I'm like, all right, now I'm using these. And then I started just naturally by using this move more. I found more ways to use like those moves. Which specific moves? Here, I'll just show you. Let me get to a checkpoint. Let me take a break from this because I already did Hayabusa earlier. I highly doubt I'll beat Dark Dragon today. But that's fine. I'm just here to learn. Now we chilling. Where's Umi at? Can I open the menu from here? No, unfortunately not. Okay. So, moves. Let's see. My screen covers this up, but I think this... Like, moves like this. Winged Blade, right? It's like, cool, you can dash through an enemy. I'm like, alright, I guess. That's kind of neat. That's cool. Like, sure, you can dash through enemies, but like, I could also just dodge and use a Blood Raven attack, for example. Or why do that when I can do Flying Swallow? Right? Those are some valid questions. I don't know the utility of this. And sure, it says slice through an enemy, but I'm like, yeah, but Flying Swallow. And then it's like, wait a minute. That can go through enemies that are blocking too. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, if they can parry you, if they're on the parry hit of their blocking, then that's different. But I'm like, wait, hold up. I can just like go through them. And I'm like, ooh, that's kind of good. That's kind of cool. And it has a large amount of distance on the ground. So I'm like, okay, I can do that. That's pretty neat. So like I started using it, and then just by the virtue of me using it, I noticed that I'd find more ways to use it. I'd be like, you know, I could just like jump and dodge towards an enemy to like before I finish it off. And that's all right. But like, this would be cooler. Just like a nice slick motion through enemies and then go for like the OT. I'm like, that feels pretty good. That's pretty cool. So just by virtue of me learning this stuff, it just gets me curious about how I can weave things in, have like more things to work with. I'm not good with all these things, but it's like so fun. Like this I'm not that good with. Have you found iframes on moves others than the expected ones? I don't think there are really any iframes on most of these moves. The rising stance, I think the vaulting, no, not the vaulting. I don't remember if the vaulting stances have iframes. I know the rising stances do. I think the rising stances all do, like for a brief moment in time, so it's very handy. Beyond that, I'm not sure. I thought that some of the other weapons would have it, but like vaulting has iframes, but it's short. Okay, very short. Rising, I think, has a good amount. I remember hoping that this move had iframes. I thought this would have iframes, okay? Nope, I'm fucking wrong. I've been grabbed by a goddamn Van Gelf during the animation. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. An advanced guide going through hidden uses of the combos and weapon skills would be really cool. That's actually been on my radar, but I have so much I have to learn before I feel comfortable making a video like that. Yeah, Van Gelf's also, it's just like, don't fuck around with them. But yeah, moves like this, the rush forward ones are nice. I've been using them more and more. Noticing how they pancake enemies can help set things up. Like, it's just like those subtle nuances that I'm starting to go for and starting to pay much more attention to. Right, so there's like a lot that goes into it. With the drill, like, okay, but to your thing, Peen, when it comes to iframes on moves, there is something else I want to talk about when it comes to all weapons in general. Or at the very least, all the Bloodraven weapons. Bingo, Swolpool beat me to it. Many of the weapons, they have like, I'll call it guard point, but they have deflect frames. The deflect frames are so good. And it applies to like basically every Bloodraven attack. So in effect, you can not only deflect an attack and, you know, the enemy will like reel back a little bit, including bosses, but usually you'll get some Bloodbind gauge back. And then it's like, so moves that do not seem safe all of a sudden are a lot safer. And Drill is really good at that. So, for example, this move, when it's gonna hold itself down, right? It can usually deflect quite a lot of attacks. And I'm like, what the shit? That's really good. This one's really good too. Right, all the guard frames, all those deflect frames, they're different between each move, so using them super reliably takes a lot of knowledge. Yeah, it's a lot. Right, the Kage mines do have guard point frames. It's like really difficult to figure it all out. Finding those safe spots, or finding those spots for safe deflects, I'm assuming is more on the proactive side than reactive side. Correct. Some moves you can be a bit more reactive, like this one, Fanged Hornet. but like for the most part, it's like you need to do it in advance. It has to be proactive. But in that sense, the game is rewarding me for being much more aggressive. Yeah, I'd recommend going to training mode and experimenting with some of this stuff, and also just trusting it in battle, seeing what you can find. You can also feel free to watch my YouTube videos of Ninja Gaiden where I like exploit this a lot. I do it on bosses as well, like Kagachi, Ryu Hayabusa. Like, you'll see me do shit like this very frequently. That may not necessarily seem safe, but when you can land those moves as the boss is trying to attack you and you're safe, it's good shit. And then as Bia mentions, if you use the Kage Talisman version 2, you can actually do it reactive. Correct, as he showed me. So yeah, here you go. Yep, you can actually do it reactive. There's a lot, but again, you eat up your gauge. You landed the sickest Serpent Cleave on Kurobo a few weeks ago. Nice. Okay, I guess I beat it. I didn't plan on beating it today, but alright. Pretty good run. I mean, not bad. I mean, I'll like, that's not bad, all things considered. And I mean, not a bad run. This boss is such a pushover compared to Master Ninja Ryu. For me, it's the other way around, to be honest. All right. What input is Serpent Cleave again? I'll get to the training room. I'm gonna chill in training room and I'm happy to talk about all this stuff. He has different behaviors. If you deflect him without perfect timing, yep, and then he immediately attacks back. Yeah, it's pretty rough. What the fuck? You beat Otakimaru? Nice. Gleam Wyand Assassinate is kind of sick. It is sick, it's just not at all what I intended. Alright, game over. That fucked you over on your first Master Ninja playthrough because I thought I'm tripping and I misremembered my strategy of fighting him? Yeah. Can I skip this? Yeah. Okay, so because you usually go BR spin X on hammer to launch. Oh, okay. Alright, so this is gonna be like 150 minutes, right? Or nearly an hour and a half. 124 deaths in between the two bosses. A new record! I got a C! Great. But suddenly he kills me before I get the move out, yeah. It's rough. I did record it, right? Oh yeah, I experiment all the time. I experiment by dying. A lot. Through a lot of trial and error, okay? I still have to ask whether a hit stops option actually changes variability in enemy interactions. I don't know. I haven't taken it off. Yeah, look at that. C ranks, let's go. It's interesting how the game kind of... Here, I'll go to training room and just chill. I'm not gonna go all out. 107 hours of this playthrough, goddamn. I've done all the trials and everything. The chain link cancel in between works with more than just a dragon blade. What you mean? Talking about stuff like this. Oh, air combo. Oh, I see. Yeah, that is pretty neat. Here, let me kind of... Nice C rank? Yeah, C's get degrees. I'm not that attached to the whole rank thing in this game. Like, especially once I learned how people are maxing their karma. It's so silly. It's... You get Berserk, and then you spam UTs as much as possible between enemies. And then because your Berserk gauge isn't being reduced, you get like a shit ton of karma points. I was like, that's it. Spam UTs, stay in Berserk. Just rack up the combo in Berserk point meters or whatever. I'm like, that's kind of boring, bro. And I was just like, well, then if that's how people are getting like super crazy high ranks, then oh well. Right, like, yeah, UT spam for Karma, like, seriously, like... I'm like, well, that's pretty boring for me. I'm not interested. Now, what is fun is when I get an triple S, when I get that Master Ninja rank, in a way, I feel like I've earned it. Which is like for me, the player I think that exemplifies it the most is OLTO. Because him getting an S rank at the end, I'm just like, yeah, sure. But I'm like, that's cool. But even if he got like a D rank, I'd be like, dude, the gameplay and it was so fucking fire. Like, who cares about the rank at this point? Okay, I'm gonna pick this guy to kind of showcase some of the deflect frames I've been talking about, just to kind of give you an idea. Say here. Let's do spin. Alright, whatever. No, stop. Alright. Spin. Dude, do something besides a power attack. You see how it bounced off of him? Bounced. Very handy, huh? And just to illustrate that, like, the gauge regain is pretty high, I'll just have it on normal. Look at that gauge refill. So yeah, I don't know the exact mechanics behind it, but it's pretty handy. What's the tightest deflect frame for any weapon you've felt? I don't know exactly, but I think like deflect on the bombs is pretty tricky. Yeah, that's the thing, Bia. I don't understand that either. Thought the talisman has very long animations, but the guard point is only at the very end after the flash, which is the shortest part of the whole animation. Yeah, it is. Anyway, but yeah, you get the, at least you can see that there is some gauge filled back. I'm trying to learn it with all sorts of weapons, but it's pretty hard for me to understand it all. But yeah, but you see that the principle does work, and so what it ends up doing is making a lot of attack strings much, much safer than you might realize. And so it's pretty cool. That reminds me, I need to actually beat this game on normal before other games come out and take my attention away. Yeah. I couldn't give two shits about rank because I know I'm gonna die a lot, so what's the point of trying triple S unless you're a completionist? Yeah. Yeah, I tried at first for the completionist aspect, but once I saw that, oh, it's karma is really tied to, can be like inflated really highly based on activating Berserk and UT spam. It was pretty like, then it kind of cheapened it. Did I jump to hard immediately then? I did, yeah. I don't know about somebody else though. Oh, that move is terrible for a guard point, yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, for me, another thing I really enjoy about Yakumo is just like everything to do with chain link. It's so fun. Oof, get wrecked. Oh, I didn't even look into or investigate chain link altogether. Here, let me get this guy stationary, and then we'll just have it always full. Anyway. Yeah, with Chainlink, I just didn't really understand. Like, I was curious about it, but I'm like, I don't really know what makes it valuable. It wasn't clear to me. I didn't have that knowledge that I think Bayonetta players did when they would use dodge offset. So I wasn't familiar with it at all. It's just, for me, my understanding was kind of just what they showed in the tutorial tip, but in the tutorial video, which was like, okay, you know, it's cool. I can sequence moves like this. Like, yeah, that's cool. Nice for positioning. But when I would compare that to what I was used to with, like, you know, what I would think of it, like, kind of used to Flying Swallow and Ninja Gaiden movement, I didn't see the appeal. But then once I was told, oh hey, or once I realized, dude, you can basically shortcut in between base form moves and Bloodraven form moves and mix and match them however the hell you want, and dodge, and have all that positioning. I was like, what the fuck? I've been sleeping under a rock. This is game breaking, altering. This changes so much. Because beforehand, I'd be stuck thinking like, oh, I gotta do this, then I gotta do that. And it'll always be that. I'm like, yo, that's so risky. When am I ever gonna do it? And then it's like, bruh. It's like, it's not too bad. Or the fact that it works with weapon switching is so fucking cool. Oh my god, fucking believable. So yeah, do I intend to try Bayonetta sometime? I mean, if I have time in between this and Nioh, maybe. I didn't even know most of the finishing moves of BR moves for most weapons because I had a set of attacks I would use, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, Swopool, as you were saying. The game really just opens up once you experiment with Chainlink a bit more. And I was like, god damn, this is so different. Yeah, Chainlink's so good. Was trying to use throws more, but damn is it annoying when you can't throw an enemy you just dismembered. Keep jumping off the map, yeah. Several things in Ninja Gaiden 4 are kind of holdovers from Bayonetta or Metal Gear Rising. Platinum just using stuff they already have and all that. And it's awesome. Having Chainlink, having that stuff mixed in with a lot of the classic Ninja Gaiden stuff just make this game my favorite. Straight up. Yeah, the context is so nice. I also like how you can chain link aerial stuff too. Alright, see you later, Elements. Thanks for everything, and hopefully you feel better too. Yakumo's eyes glow red when he enters Bloodraven? Yeah, they do. It's a nice little detail. Oof. Come to think of it, those dash attacks would be pretty useful against Shuriken DDOs. If they do indeed ignore guard. Here, let's just show you. Alright, he always blocks, okay? I need a better target. Do I recommend enemy indicators to be off in favor of visual clarity? I think it just depends on player preference. I keep them on. You look at that. Whoosh. Anyway, yeah, feel free to ask me questions. I'm just chilling now. I legit did not expect to beat the guy that I did. I didn't expect to be done with the level. Shuten Doji, Nightmare Bringer, and Giant Toad, how's the lineup? Oh god, you're screwed. Alright, have a good night, Humane Entertainment. Thanks for dropping by. Yes, Whirlpool, what's your request? Do a quick chapter 2 or so. Fairly short. I could, I suppose. Let me see what Swolpool's request is, and then I can do chapter 2. Chapter 2 is fine. I won't do everything. I can just... Can you do any aerial chain link BR finisher than DD Gleam chain link X? Yeah, let's find out. Okay. Oops, totally whiffed that. That. Do I not like to use Wind Path during combos? It's not that I don't like to use it, it's I just kind of forget to use it. I really should use it. I don't have a habit of using it. The other one is a little technical. You want to do an aerial COM. Okay, try flying swallow BRX BRY with what weapon? Oh yeah, I think you've told me that, Swolepool. I think I did that before. Hammer should work well, okay. For quick unblockable relaunchers? Okay. Oh. Oh, and the chain link helps it continue. Interesting, I didn't realize that. Yo, that's a really cool chain link thing. Now I might actually use the launchers. That's really cool, Pia. Because I usually find it awkward to just do like that into that, for example. I'm like, oh, I could do something else. But if I want to be fast, that's so cool. Spicy, fun. That's what you're talking about, Swolepool. That's really cool, Pia. I love that discovery. Yeah, that's so cool. I want to mess around with that more. So let's say douche, douche, douche. No, I wouldn't want to do that. I would want to go whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Nope, that gets me to the ground. What about 2? 2 works. That's so cool, bro. That's so cool, Bia. I love that. Recently got into enjoying finishing the air combo with Kage BRY. The down stabs are so sick, I know. Quick idea, can you try Kage BRX and then Yatusen BR Shuriken? Then back to Kage for a flying solo. I want to see if they can escape. Okay, sure. Oh, he could escape. That's a fucking amazing idea. It looks like... I think the idea works, though. So cool, dude. I think it works, Whirlpool. And keep in mind, this is like a crazier enemy, so... Found one more thing. Remember the dash into mines into the juggling idea? Yes. What about it? If you let the mines go right before the flash, it throws only one mine on the ground and air instead of 2. But the recovery is so much faster. Interesting. So you could actually juggle them? Okay. Hold on. Let me pause this stuff a little bit. Yeah, since Yatos and Shuriken is so hard to land, the Kage Bomb knockdown makes it to where they have to eat the full drill Shuriken. Cool. It's creative, Swolpool, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I see, yeah, that's pretty cool for juggles. And you still have enough time to jump up to them with Flying Swallow. Interesting. Alright, Spawn, Poofer, trick question. Do you think it's possible to juggle Tengu Boss during its second phase? I'm guessing it is possible. I don't know. I only know about some stuff to get it down when it's in the air, which is like, oh, if it's gonna do certain attacks, use like the drill, and then if you do a deflect with your attacks, it will basically just get knocked down. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Who's the Tengu boss? I think Spawn is talking about Kurobo in Chapter 7. Yeah, the flying doggo. You can launch Kurobo? You can? It's pretty funny, oh, is it? Dude, yeah, you literally just like opened me up to starting to use launchers, BR launchers. That's so cool. I'm very grateful for that. If you Tosen Rising during his charge setup, you straight up launch him only in phase 2. What the fuck? I didn't know if you knew, but you can reset your air combos by Shuriken Flying Swallows. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm not able to pull it off that much, but I'm aware. Reason, it's when I did a Gleam Parry against it, I was able to launch. It was curious afterwards, you can juggle it. Oh. Ooh. Oops, wrong button. Dude, am I not pressing forward? I guess not. Oh, it has to be towards the enemy. Duh. Then I'd have to chain link to get back up there, right? Eh. To be honest, I'm not like that big on staying in the air, so I haven't like... I've seen people do it. Seen people like Kagera Simara do it. I've seen Jehuti do it, and I'm kind of like, eh, not my thing. It's not super strategic, but it's fun, yeah. I mean, I can tell. I can tell people are real. Like, I've seen a whole bunch of like crazy resets. I know Team Ninja's Twitter, they like reposted Kage's, like he had a video where he just like juggled this guy like incessantly with a lot of shurikens and flying swallows. And it was just like non-stop, and I'm like, this is pretty crazy. It's wild, of course. But yeah, not my thing. It just lets you reset if you messed up. Yeah, I can see the appeal in that. One more you might like is Yatosen Aerial XY into Flying Swallow. Okay, let me try that. I think what I do like the shuriken into the flying swallow stuff. That's certainly very cool. But resetting stuff to me is not something I'm big on. Not too much. Because, like, I just don't want to go in the juggle territory. Basically, you chase them after you spike them down. Didn't do it at all. I mean, I can do that too. Right? Get chased! That final boss was just a doppelganger on steroids. Touche, yeah. Command list is huge. Yeah, it is. I guess you can do that too. Mine's just cooler. Oh, is it? Is it now? Swamp water. Oh, that leads to a Zuno. Okay. What does the level at the end again mean? It means the level of D-Limb. So level 1's the weakest, level 2 is stronger, level 3 is stronger, but even more there's a level max, like level 4. So yeah, the D-Limbs are very strong with a lot of the powerful moves as you'd expect, the riskier moves that you'd expect, especially in Bloodraven form. But the thing that will D-Limb basically anything is perfect timed parries or Fatal Flash. So yeah. So just for reference, this guy has full health. Here, I'll just show you. This guy has full health. So he won't like D-Limb if I do a bajillion damage. But watch what happens if I do a perfect Fatal Flash. So that's a normal Fatal Flash. Let's try to do a perfect. I'm gonna try to do a perfect. And he's D-limbed. Instant death, basically. Instant D-limb, and then death. So yeah, higher level equals better D-limb chance. But you gotta time the Fatal Flash stuff right. Okay. I'm getting a bit tired. Ryu is OP. I steamrolled through his chapters in Purgatory Gates. Yeah, Nimpo has a way of doing that, doesn't it? You didn't really even use his Nimpo either? Oh, okay, okay. So cool. It's gonna be so fun. Yeah, it's the goddamn Vangelf. Need to find a way to set up Kage BR, rotate Y better. Move is so slow with no guard points. I think it has guard points, but they're like very, very, very late. So I guess a guard after I die, basically. Okay, okay. Yeah, pretty much Soul Pool. I think that's one of Kage's weaknesses, which is the Kage Hiroko weaknesses, which I think is fair. It's because I gave it infinite health. My training settings are always full health. Do you simply exit back to the main menu to save your training settings? I don't think these training settings can be saved. I have to like reset it every time. Yeah, it unfortunately does. Yeah, oh well, the Vangelf, yeah, he won't flinch. He don't give a shit. But yeah. That's true, he's a pretty heavy class enemy. Oh, you never seen this move? That move? You never seen it before? Or what about this one? Yeah, you have to leave it uncharged, which is a little annoying. Yeah, it doesn't work for everything. I know, the Kage Hiroko and the Takemina Kata have those. Other two do not. Yeah, the Kage one is awkward. You basically spend your gauge for almost 0 damage just to get that last move. I know. You can't chain link to it either. It's kind of annoying. During the final boss, I popped all the consumables. He was driving me crazy, but he didn't take me hours like the Shark and Tengu the first time I fought them. This weapon reminds you of the Pandora from DMC4. Multiple weapons in one. Maybe they got inspiration from that too. There's a lot of like fancy chain link things. Alright, I think that's good enough for today. Let me get out of this. I've just been... I legit didn't expect to beat the final boss the way that at all. I'll have to take a look at it, but I didn't expect to beat it the way that I did. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, I pretty much did that too, Bia, with the final boss, where it was like, okay, I guess I'll just I'll do Air Gleam Y. Kind of like negates a lot of it. And then I would do Divine Flying Swallow, or the Divine Swallow is when I drop stuff, so he takes a lot of damage. Him and Ryu are very vulnerable to Izuna. Anyway. Well, I guess that's a full run through Ninja Gaiden 4. There's still so much, like, I have to explore. If you want to style on him, it's a different story. Yeah, I'm trying to push that as well. Like, style the way that I like, not just like, oh, let's keep the boss in the air and then just like hit him 500 million times and then he can't do anything. Yeah, like, Ongbal obviously did like a cool video, but like, for me, my own fights, it's like, well, the boss is completely shut down. And I'm like, no, that's not what hits the spot for me. I want my like back and forth intense anime cinematic shit where it's like move, counter move, like a dance basically. That's what I enjoy. Because if it's just like beat 'em up and just like, okay, punching bag simulator, I'm like, well, that doesn't really do it for me. So for me, I want my enemies to fight back, so I'll like minimize the things that I think can trivialize my enjoyment. There's no back and forth if half your health is gone in one hit. Well, yeah, which is why it's like dodge and parry and all that shit. Which is what I try to do with my fights too. It's either that or checkpoint. Yeah. It's either fourth or checkpoint. Yeah, I know. Alright, time for me to dip out. I got my clips for YouTube, so I'll be posting those. Eventually, those will probably come out in like 2 weeks or something. I feel you'd like how Donguri plays DMC styles and bosses by shutting down all the options stylishly rather than remove the boss from playing the game. Maybe, yeah. So you want the bosses to interact with you while capturing some fast-paced stylish points? Yeah, like what I try to do in Nioh. In Nioh, I'm not like... That's why I'm like... You know, some people are saddened by the loss of zero-key combos, and I'm just like, okay, not a big deal to me. I'm like, whatever. I didn't like them in the first place. I didn't like doing them. I would just do that to like remove a boss from playing the game. But you know, the yokai bosses didn't really happen. So I enjoyed bosses like Shuten Doji, or for human bosses I like Ren Hayabusa. It became pretty fun to engage with that. Hope the human enemies are better designed though. I guess we'll find out when the game comes out in like 3 weeks. And the demo comes out in 2 weeks. Zero key combos were the only thing compensating some of them. That added a little more dynamics to them, but I could totally do without it. I'm like, fine by me. You can just make like every enemy basically like have the same behavior as yokai. I'm like, that's fine. In terms of their ki. And just some functionality differences, and it's all good to me. That's how like... But anyway, that's besides the point for Nioh 3. It's more like, I just want my enemies to put up a fight, please. Give me my challenge. So that when I... Like... Okay. It's a So here, for anybody who's unclear on this, and I don't think any of you are unclear, but I'm gonna say this anyway. It's a difference between, let's say you take Madara Naotaka from Nioh 2, where he has this 7 like slice Odachi move thing that used to be a burst attack on Dream of the Samurai, and then Dream of the Demon and Beyond is just a normal attack, right? So you could do what I do, which is like, you know what's super cool? What if I like opportunist everything, or demon dance everything, or dodge everything? Yeah, it looks so cool, right? Or if you want to shut it down, it's like, bruh, just Ippon. I'm like, I don't want to do that. Yes, I can stun and stagger it, but you know, there's the first option is more fun. I want to do the first option. So just stuff like that for anybody, for whatever reason that it may not have it be clear. It's not efficient, but it's fun. So, you know, just my own personal slice of fun. The incoming deflect mechanic will no doubt make human boss fights better fights. I think so. I think Team Ninja knows what they're doing when it comes to Nioh 3. I know it seems like they're taking a lot of risks and they're reinventing the formula, but I'm all for it. So far, my impressions of it have been entirely positive and continue to get even more positive over time. So I just hope they keep cooking, and so that we can eat real good when the game comes out. Like, it's in 3 weeks. Demo again in 2 weeks. Any naysayers to Ninja Style, I'm just like, you keep naysaying. I'm just gonna go enjoy Ninja Style because I think it's gonna be very complex and very fun. But yeah, But anyway, that's for Neo 3 stuff. If you take a look at the bottom right corner hand side of the screen, the corner, 230 hours in Ninja Gaiden 4, and I'm still like, oh man, there's more to learn. There's more cool shit to learn. I mean, Bia just gave me the whole like use for launchers and chain link. I'm like, okay, this is fucking great. I'm gonna like use this from now on. That's so fucking cool. So I'm grateful for shit like that. It adds an extra level of spice, and now I'm like, ooh. I wonder where I can pull this fancy shit off. And I'm gonna see where I can apply it. And then we're gonna have even more combos. And more variety. And more intensity. And more crazy shit. Should I be Neo 1 before Neo 3? Up to you. I've debated whether or not I'd replay Neo 1. I've considered it after beating this. And it sounds nice in theory for me. But I'm pretty sure as soon as I like start playing the game, I'm gonna be like, this is boring. Anyway. Well, enough chat. Enough yapping from me. I'm gonna dip out. Thank you guys for watching, for being here. As usual, it's always nice to have your company. And I will see everybody later. Take care and bye.